Hello everyone, we are back. That didn't take long. Let's put the music on. What music did I choose? Adventure. Could be cool. Let's have a look at all the audio. So yes, that seems good, that seems good. Yes, I think we're at a good point. Sweet. Look at this. I don't think I've only we are so back, exactly, Drehan. I don't think I've shown this apart from pictures in particular Discords. But we are continuing on this. I was working on a border of where my custom terrain begins and where the actual terrain is. Feels a bit choppy. Let's have a look at some mods, because that is not great. Foxy is, oh no, that Foxy is in the I believe it's Voxy that's enabled. Video settings. Yes, it is. Render distance. Let's lower this down to a more manageable amount. Yeah, this is good. Okay, because we are going to be doing some heavy commands for the computer. Now, it's been a little while. Oh, I wanted to check on one thing as well. Stream Elements is on, but for some reason I can't tell where it is. Let's not mess with that. I can't tell where the hitbox is. So I started here, and Infinity Reach is on. I started here, and all of this is basically just rock shapes that I've pasted in a way that makes it look like some tectonic plates have shifted up. Which I like. Oh, and then you got stuff like this. We just need to smooth that out a little bit. There you go. Yeah, and then connections like this could probably be done a little bit better. But that's probably going to be on the second pass. So from this point, I was like, why did I put some rings in? I like high fantasy. So we are not going for realism at all. Screw realism. I like interesting bits. Let's do this to 2. Got to get back into it because I've been freehand building on the Forever Sky SMP. And this has sort of fallen to the side a little bit. But I do want to continue so I can start building it on the Forever SMP. Before building it, there's going to be a whole lot of resource collecting, as you can see. In case you didn't know what this build is, this is the AFK killing chamber for the overworld side of my Wither Skeleton farm. So this is an AFK killing chamber. This whole build. I might have gone a bit crazy with this one. I like this ring though. A nice little picture frame for the build there. We got to sort out all of this as well. I do want the water to continue here, but I just cleared it out just so that we can have a blank slate designing the terrain, because it's not my strong suit. This is the last bit that I tried to do. It's I forget what tool it is. Distorts, no. Extrude, modify. I completely forgot which one I did for that. It was with Time Architect he was showing me. But regardless, I think I want to delete these and go at it like I have been here. Or maybe these can just be some tall ones? Not opposed to that idea. I think I want a little rock here. So, why don't we try and get back acquainted with the commands. Or not the commands, the controls. So I copy that. There we go. And you can use these rocks however it feels natural to you, really. I probably could have done that with a different tool, but here we go. There's also the sculpt draw that you can do. So you can either add onto the terrain, or you can subtract. I want to add on, and then with the smooth... Oh. Sculpt, let's get this to 3 as well, invert. Oh, I remember this playlist now. This is like a very Star Wars kind of feel. I wasn't a huge fan of this playlist, so maybe I'll just switch it to something else. Let's try this. Okay, and then we have sort of a border that we can follow here. We do the sculpt, invert, get this back to 5. Right. I have to say as well, I am okay with Axiom. I am not okay with terraforming. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just painting until I come up with something that looks okay. Oh. I want my active block to be red wall. Because the idea is after I can just replace the red wall with the blocks that I want. Where is... And then obviously we'll have to go in and do some fine-tuning. Because Axiom is great, but if you leave it to the standards... I feel, if you leave it to the standard settings that everyone uses, then it just looks way too similar to what everyone else is building. And I don't like that. I want to be different. Yeah, let's smooth this out. Like I say, like we can just finagle this afterwards until we're satisfied with it. Right, now I want a rock here. So the way I've been making rocks, you have this rock tool. I find, however, I prefer to have a little bit more control over it. You'll see what I mean. Where is it? Cylinder. So again, if I... Let's make a fairly big one. If I just do the rock tool, everyone uses the rock tool to make rocks. Why wouldn't you? It's a rock tool. But I find if you want to stand out, if you want to be different, you have to experiment with stuff. And this gives me a lot of control, as you can see. So that's a bit too much. Let's go to 3 and let's go to 0.250. Oh, what's happening? Oh no. Oh no, computer. It's probably because I went over the edge. There you go. And then We don't want to solely be inverting. I want this face of the rock to be a bit higher. Cool. Now if we get this back to 0.500. Bottom doesn't matter too much because most of it will be under the ground anyway. But I do... smooth. The smooth needs to be smaller. And the strength needs to be less. And then slowly but surely you'll get to something that looks like a rock. This takes a lot more time though. And this is why people don't go about it this way, because people are, in my opinion, lazy. If you want a cool looking rock, you gotta spend some time with it. Get to know it. Okay, and then we have something that looks like this. So then we can select this, copy it. It will be copied to our clipboard here with Ctrl-C and then Ctrl-V. We can paste it in the world. Now we can also rotate this. Right? Why can I not rotate it? Should be able. Oh, unlock rotation. Is a lossy operation by rotating a build. Information will be lost and may be difficult. Oh yeah, I've encountered this. How's the volume, by the way? For me it's a bit loud. That's good. And then we can copy the same rock, but flip it like this. And that will give a different looking rock than this one. Maybe we can turn it a little bit more. Flip it this way. And this is what that warning message was saying. It's gonna get warped the more you twist and turn it. But what you can do then is go to the smooth tool, and there you go. It's a fine balance of this needs to look great, but I don't want to be spending hours and hours on the same rock, if you know what I mean. Okay. So looking at this sticks out like a sore thumb. Thor thumb. I want to try something. Because that's how we learn. I want to try and cutting and pasting this rock. You can sort of see the blocks, there you go, that I haven't selected. So then we'll just select those. I think we're good. Now, if I press Ctrl X, this section is loose now, so now I can lower it. I also want to... Yeah. Now we're talking. There you go, that's a whole lot less obtrusive. And I can make little pools up here as well, because I have to come through with the water and sort that out. There is a lot left to do for this build. So that's another reason why I wanted to start streaming it, because I need to get this finished, man. Or at least designed, so I can start collecting the massive amount of resources. As it stands, I believe I have over 500,000 coal blocks that I need to collect for this. Which my wither farm won't do on its own, so I'll be borrowing from Death Dealer yet again. Right. So why don't we take another shape? Sphere is fine. Oops. Oh, that's rock tool. Okay. Let's do lesser. Separate. Because we can do this as well to create some interesting rocks. Invert, yeah. Oh no, I slipped over. Oh boy. Gotta give the computer a chance to catch up on that one. Yes, so just gotta be careful with where I point the mouse when I do this. Oh, we're going to be hearing a lot of frogs today. I hope you guys are fine with that. Smooth this out. This build is going to be insane to do in survival. Oops, I didn't want to cut that. I want to copy it. Copy. And paste. Me and some of the guys that are on the servers were kind of chatting yesterday about the amount of effort that you put into videos and the amount of success you gain. So if you put more effort into your video, will you get more success or views from it? The short answer is no. Not at all. The amount of effort I put into breaking the bedrock alone for the nether side of this farm has definitely not... Well, if you look at the views and the watch time, to be honest, it didn't gain a lot at all, which was very disappointing for me as a creator. But then we were kind of talking amongst ourselves, is it worth it? You know, is it worth continuing if you know that the effort is not going to be equal in the attention that it gets? And then, if you ask me, it boils down to, do you enjoy making content as a creator without getting the reward that you are looking for? I would say... Oops. That was wrong. And I would say for myself, I really enjoy making projects like this and realizing it in the game. So I'll be able to do this, no problem. But for some people, it's not that easy. It's sort of difficult to talk about it without sounding like you're in this for money or to be able to do this full time. I would love to be able to do this full time. I'm never going to lie about that. Very transparent about that. But I also know that that is probably not going to happen. At least not anytime soon. So then I gotta ask myself, am I enjoying it? Am I getting something out of it? And yes, I am. Sometimes I watch some of my older videos, and I genuinely entertain myself. That might be a bit narcissistic to say, but it's a good sign. If you enjoy the type of videos that you make, then you're onto something good. You'll find your audience at some point. And to be honest, a lot of nice comments as well. So yeah, I would say overall, I'm really enjoying making content. So my focus is not on quote-unquote making it. My focus is on how can I make this as enjoyable as I can. If not for anyone else, then for me. And I feel like that's a side of content creating that is not being discussed. There's success stories. People who've started making videos, and then after a couple of videos, they gain a lot of popularity and attraction. And that is great for those people, but the reality of the situation is that will not happen to just anyone. It takes a huge amount of luck, and it takes a lot of skill as well. And if you have the skill, you won't necessarily automatically make it. I don't want to make this a doom and gloom story. I just wanted to highlight that if you are following a small creator and you genuinely enjoy what they do, just let them know in the comments. They'll greatly appreciate it. Sometimes it goes a long way. Okay, let's do some more rocks. I find the cylinder is a really good one to start with. Dodecahedron, not really. If you imagine a 20-sided die of D&D, that's what this shape is. Isocahedron. Isohedron? Well, it's very interesting, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. Oh, hang on. We might be able to do something with this. Alright, let's... We're changing it up again. Don't necessarily want to change it up, but this is a shape that I cannot ignore. Now, follow me on this. This might not turn out to be great, but we could, at the same time, be making something really awesome. Why don't I turn it this way? Like, have it here. What else? I want it thicker. 3? Yeah, look at that. Sculpt draw. Oh, I need to invert. It's like, this is giving me vibes of, this was something structural at some point, and it's corroded away over the years. Oh boy, I went off the shape. This is dangerous. Hopefully my computer doesn't mind when I do this. If I just leave it alone when this happens... Yeah, there we go. She'll run. I know what the issue is. I have no space on my disk anymore. So I've ordered a external SSD, but it's gonna be a while before it gets here. Okay, right now I'm still not convinced on this idea. Okay, we need to make it smaller. Strength is already down. Oh. Let's do 0.25. Like, not strong at all. Oh, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. 0.5? Not really. Okay, 1. Okay, I'll go over this one by hand. I find when you're using tools like Axiom, it's very easy to get sort of lost in using the tool. Sometimes you have to remember you can always go in and do it by hand. Let's stuff like Axiom, if you ask me, should be considered a time saver. You know, I could do this all by hand. First of all, it wouldn't get me the same shapes that I get if I just use Axiom. So the whole build will look very different. Second of all, can you imagine how long it would take if I just placed every block on this? The projects that I want to achieve on the Forever SMP are just made or like thought of in a scale that you just can't do manually. It's not, I'm not going to say it's not possible, but I consider myself someone who can really grind out the game. I can stick with it, you know? Doing this and placing every single block by hand in creative even, daunting. Very, very daunting. Can I? Yes. Now, how do we feel about this idea? It's definitely interesting. I feel like it's missing something though. If I put some more rocks along here and put them somewhere. Right, we have a bunch of rocks already available, so let's go to this side. Copy a couple of rocks. And go back over here. And put them down. Okay. Want to start with the big boy. Oh. I pressed the wrong key. What did I do? What is this? I have no idea what that was, but it's interesting. No, hang on. Hang on, we're doing something wrong. I've got this selected, copy, there we go. I want it to tilt a bit more. Oops. Got that one, yes, copy, there we go. It's been a while, it's been a while. So I've got that one copied, and if I want one next to it, flip. Don't want it to be similar, that's the thing. There we go. Awesome. And then maybe we can just fill in this bit here. Yeah, just a little fill. Smooth it out. Just to connect it up with this. Smooth. There we go. Painter. I should be painting all of this, oops, in red blocks, to be fair. Yeah, that's a bit better. And then I do want a little rock here, so I still have the small one selected. Yeah, I can do something like this, actually. Boom. It's all about trying to figure out what it's missing, and then trying something and doing that, essentially. Go back and forth until you're happy with it, which will never be. Oh, I selected the wrong one. This is the annoying thing about being inside of a creative process. You can keep painting on the painting, you won't ever be 100% happy. Okay, which one was the original one I took? I think I want this one now. In that, you think, oh, maybe a little brush stroke here, oh, maybe a little brush stroke there. And before you know it, you got something completely different. And you just keep adding, and you don't know what's wrong. This is turning out to be a Bob Ross stream now. Oh. Gotta remember, don't have infinite reach on. I like this. I really like this. I don't know if anyone has played the game Kenshi before. It's not a well-known game, but it's so amazing. One of the best games ever made, in my opinion. This is giving me Kenshi vibes, because Kenshi is set in a dystopian world that has been going to waste. Yeah, and a little... This could be a little entranceway for people not having Elytra. I like the idea of people exploring the Forever SMP and stumbling on this and being like, what the hell is this? Which would be an amazing find, to be honest. I don't know if we are actually planning to ever do like a world download, but that could be cool. Alright, what are we doing here? New rock, old rock. One of them rocks that I made. Thing is, if you twist it enough, it'll become something different anyway. Bit of a smoother, there you go. Slowly but surely we're making our way around. Let's make a new shape. What's a super sphere? Oh, it's just a sphere. Definitely don't want that. Pyramid, no. I feel... Yeah, I feel like cylinders are definitely the way to go. Quite tricky to get them back flat, though. They don't need to be fair. Really gotta be careful not to slip and hit any of my spires, because the spires are exactly where I want them. So that would not be fun. Oh, let's see if... Death Dealer sent me a message on Discord. 500,000 coal blocks is crazy. Yeah, it is. But I'm sure with all the farms on the server, we can make it happen. I think there's 5 Wither Skeleton farms. I have one. Boss Builds has one. Death has one. I think someone said there were 5. I don't know who else though. This is a cool looking rock. This is a good rock. Still a bit too cylindrical though. See if we can fix that. Maybe we stop subtracting and adding on. Maybe like diagonally upwards. Sculpt, invert, smooth. I would learn all of these hotkeys, but I am already so confused with Blender and Axiom, because they are very similar, but all the hotkeys are different, which is quite annoying. Okay, what do we feel about this rock? This is weird now. Let's try and help it along. Let's do 6. I don't know, it's weird, but rocks are weird, so let's see if we can make it fit somewhere. Yeah, I think that's good. Back to 3. It's probably going to be over 1,000,000 coal blocks because of what I'm doing now. I haven't even got the full tally yet. Because all of these rocks poking out will add to the total count. But look at that, in a short amount of time we've done all of this. If I had to do that by hand, it would have taken me a month just to do this. I like this tube though. I want more tubes. Where? I'm probably going to have one on this side. Maybe near the village. I don't know what happened to the village. Well, I know what happened. I missed with my smooth tool probably and just messed it up. What is this? Yeah, this mountain is interesting. I'm probably going to lean some rocks up on it and then have it poke out. I'm just looking for a good place for another tube. I don't want too many of them. 2 might be fine. Maybe one on this rock. Or here. Tricky. Let's go for tube. Thing is, we can make it like flat as well. And in between of the rings and this. Sort of want it to lean backwards like this. Now, if I do the tubes like the rocks, and I just copy paste them, because the tubes are so distinct, they'll easily blend into each other. You will easily be able to tell that they have been copy pasted. So let's not do that. I find myself like only half finishing my sentences when I'm too deep into it. Talking is hard, man. Thinking is hard. Okay, we might be doing this a little bit too rough, but I just wanna see. I like that. I like that. In an ocean of creators that just build, I build a realistic blah blah blah. Then TheRaidingViking comes along and what do you get? Weird looking tubes. I do like that. Okay, this is a bit weird still. But I think instead of deleting it, we need to thicken it up a bit. Especially on this side. Yeah, that's a bit better. I like this new style that we're going in. Okay, let's get back over to this side. I'll grab this one next. Copy. That's the button I meant to press. And then, since I don't want just two donuts next to each other, let's connect these two up. Do I have a small rock? Would that be the quickest way? Let's make another small one next. This is not small. But we can make it small. Look at this. Oop. Pressed the wrong button again. Professional. Yeah, that probably could have done with a sculpt tool. Oh well. Now for these ones. This is obviously the back of the build. So now it becomes like... Let's have a look at the total thing. We're obviously not going to put as much effort into this line as the front. But it does need to be done with rocks. Because we want to keep it uniform, you know? Somewhat. What am I looking for? Shape. Go back to cylinder. Get this down. And I want a smaller one now. With these smaller ones, we can't do too much because they're only tiny. Yes, and then we can connect... Oh. We can connect this up. Not invert. It's all about patience. Which is very ironic, because I usually consider myself to have none. Oops. Oh boy. Oh boy. What did I do? Oh no. Well, it's staying then, whatever I did. Yes, let's do a wide one. Let's... because it's an unfortunate placement of that thing above us. Smoothen this out. The other thing with this area is it's not going to be spawn-proofed, I don't think. Because I am not placing 500,000 blackstone buttons on every single coal block here. Never mind the other stuff. How the hell am I spawn-proving? Crying obsidian is fine because it emits light, but, you know, obsidian. Anything that I put on top is just going to make it look ugly. So, I'm just going to control the area where people most likely will be on, which means the bridge leading up to the hammer. Hello there, Mouse Cop. Missed you yesterday. How's it going? That's no problem. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. I finally have some time this weekend after life has been very, very hectic. So it's nice to be able to stream for a little bit. We are working on the next mega project for the Forever SMP. You might have seen it in passing, but we are trying to create a border for the custom terrain around the build. And then after that, I'm gonna hop on the bridge, I think, and the portal room. There's also a couple of buildings that I want to put on certain floating islands, like here and here. Nothing too grand. Painter. As we go along, we want to be filling these bits in as well. Wicked looking? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's one of the biggest things I've ever built. I'm going to build. Oh. So we're just keeping ourselves busy making some custom rocks. Maybe let's try something different. Because we usually treat this as up and that as down. What if this is up and this is down? Invert. And then we just start cutting. Now I do want these. Gotta be careful not to hit the build in the background. This could use some attention, a little something. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this resource grind. This is sort of in preparation for the actual mega base that we live in, because I have never done terraforming before. So I wanted a pretty decent chunk to get experience with before we tackle the big project. Since that's the one that we're going to be living in, I do want that to be looking exceptional. And I think that's like another part of content creating that no one really addresses too much. It's like, try to plan your projects. If you have like an overarching project like my mega base, and you're not sure on how to start with something like terraforming, it's a good idea to do it somewhere else so that you gain experience. What are the main resources you need to gather? Coal blocks, I remember, but what else is in the palette? There's a lot of blackstone. There's a lot of crying obsidian. Did I have something selected? Yes, I did. A lot of crying obsidian. Most stuff you can get with a piggling bartering setup, which I don't have on the server. So I'm either gonna make one, or I'm gonna trade for it. What else, actually? So yeah, we got a lot of blackstone. Obsidian, crying obsidian. Glass. A lot of glass. Prismarine is fine. Concrete is fine. What's this? This is deep slate, I think. Yeah, deep slate. Coal, once more. The bridge uses a lot of obsidian as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it contrast with the area or not. And then a lot of green glass. So this water has green and yellow glass and then fog lights behind it. So that this is the effect that I'm going for. So I'm probably going to deepen these rivers a little bit. Because I'm not satisfied with that, but I'm very happy with this. And yeah, every now and again we have like little streams that I want to do, but these are mainly just going to be glass. Or I might do the same thing. Yeah, I might deepen this and do the same thing as over there. As we keep building on this particular project, we learn new techniques, which I'm probably going to implement somewhere else. So this could easily be one of those things where I'm just going to spend forever designing it. The river depth looks great. Yeah, I do want it to be deep to get that effect. Right, now we've done this. What about a really flat one? Inverts, yeah. Oh no. When I slip off of the shape, the computer struggles to handle. So I'm gonna have to wait until that is done. Which could take a long time. Come on, computer, you can do it. You can do it. Oh boy. Is it gonna crash? I wish it would hurry up and crash if that's the case. Come on. It might have crashed. Okay, I'm not... Oh. As I say that. It's not a bad computer, but every time I slip off, it's, yeah, struggling. Spinning circle of death, yeah. Okay, and I might want to add some on the bottom. Oh no, I slipped off again. Spinning circle of death. I gotta be really careful of that, because I don't know how many more times my computer is gonna allow me to do that. Oh no, go on. You can do it. You've done it last time. Yeah, I need to be really careful with that. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Alright, let's just be careful. That's all we gotta do. Okay, this is a pretty weird looking shape, so let's smooth it out. With the smooth tool, it's not as bad. It's only with the sculpt tool. Because I guess once I slip off, it's going to calculate all of these blocks that I've touched in the air. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking rock. I think this is the wrong one. Copy. There we go. Now, if we copy the same one, flip it, turn it, and then we have a different rock. Look at that, and it's even hugging the other one. Smooth it out. Except for this bit, I quite like that. There we go. Why don't we take a rock from somewhere else? Let's grab this one. Now again, these, oh, I could flip it this way. This is the backside of the build. It's not gonna be that visible. But I don't just want to leave it. I feel a lot of creators take that shortcut, and it drives me up the wall. Well, will these just go? I could have done this way quicker, probably. Time Architect showed me a foliage removing tool, and I've completely forgotten what it was. I could probably look it up, but I'm not going to bother stream with that. Plus, sometimes it's good to just get in there and do something manually. Okay. Get out of here. Back to this. Now we have access to our original rocks as well. This was the first one I made, I think. I did want to grab one of you. You and you, maybe. Grab this one, copy, paste. Maybe I will look up how to remove it. Okay, hang on. Axiom. Foliage remover. I cannot spell. But luckily Google is smart enough to use the script brush with the clear foliage preset. Okay, script brush. Modify, shatter, extrude, roughen, painter, noise painter, biome painter. Script brush. Clear foliage, nice. 20. Look at that. Yes, please. This could be cool as well. We could have like a little waterfall of our terrain flow into this river. Looks like it's a river. I love Axiom so much. It just makes building on a scale like this so easy. Ugh. Look at all the mobs. On the server, the mob switch has been on pretty much full time. And I think that's because we're digging at spawn for a huge spawn project. Not a fan of that, but we're working on a server, so it's not all about what the individual wants sometimes. Let's grab this guy again. Flip it. Different rock now. I don't know. I've been trying to streamline this technique. See if I can make it any quicker. But all of the tools available are very uniform in look. And you can probably tell, if you look at builders that clearly use Axiom, you can definitely tell which techniques they've used. So I want to stand out. I want to be different. So that's what we're doing, or trying to do. Because doing what everyone else does might get you more views, but it's boring. Right, let's get the cylinder wider again. And slimmer. Like this. And then what if we create a split in the middle? Invert. Let's be careful now. Come on, don't slip off. Okay, now if we smoothen this out. Yeah, something like that. It's pretty cool. This music is very Disney. This is, what's the name? Morning something. It's the sound that a lot of Disney movies uses to indicate that it's the next day, the morning. I thought this would be copyright, but it can't be because it's on Epidemic Sound. I don't mind that little hole. It's been a while since we've done a ring as well. Maybe we should do that for the next rock. Whoops. Is this the place for a ring? Sort of on the back of this mountain. I don't know. Let's grab one of you. This one? That's a weird looking one. Usually you can't reuse very unique looking rocks like this because it will just stand out. But maybe let's twist it in a way that's just weird. I do want that second, like, claw to stand out as well. Ooh, that definitely needs a smooth. Such majestic music. Maybe we can do like a little spike on top of this, but I'm not sure. We can do a ring around this, for sure. Right, let's get the Taurus. Ooh, and that angle might be the angle that I'm looking for. Alright. Sculpt, invert. Careful. Careful. I think I want a full ring this time. Yeah, screw it, why not? It's the back of the build. If we are gonna... not cut corners, but if we are gonna not pay attention to any side of the build, it would be the back. Right? What does that look like? Yeah, look at that. And then if we just have our river flow into this one. What is the river level height? 63. 62. 63 is here. So we do want this to be a little bit higher. Something like that. And then we'll just do a little pond here that flows into this. Might be a lot of detail for the back of the build, but I don't mind. Gives you something to look at when you get back here. Let's have a look at the music. What kind of mood are we in? Epic, hopeful, dark, dreamy. Restless. Heavy and ponderous. That sounds interesting. Let's go for it. Can you feel the pondering? Right. This is a very unique rock, so I'm not going to grab this one. I'll grab you and you, I think. Just switch it up every now and again when you think of it. If you're like, oh, I haven't used the rock that I've designed before yet. Because by the time I bring it back here, I'll flip it around, they'll already look completely different than the ones opposite. Okay. So this one can do with a bit of tilting. And tilting this way. We're nearly done with this circle, and then I think the next step should probably be do some rivers. That would change the look of this place dramatically, I think. Oh yeah. I know what we can do with this one. Let's lean it this way. I've seen some videos and they're like a real-life geologist reacts to Minecraft builds and stuff like that. I just picture someone logging in to review this, looking at it for a second and then immediately logging out. But hey, we don't care. As long as it looks good, then that's good enough for me. Alright, maybe we should flip this one like that. Very ponderous music. Ah, that's this guy. I had an idea for that. I know this is very recognizable, but I do want to use it here. Actually, this doesn't look like it's full, really. So why don't we flip this one? Like this. Nothing else, it's like a cool thing to look at when you're on this side. Oh. Painter. We are getting there. We have this line to do, essentially. And then I gotta get rid of all of the rocks around it. Speaking of which, let's grab one from over here. One or two. Yeah, nice. Smooth it into each other a little bit. And this could use some TLC. It's a whole lot of brush strokes and then seeing how it feels and then just adjusting. as best you can. One second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. We are in the process of booking our holiday, which is coming up in a month. We found an amazing hotel. But amazing hotels are expensive. Oh well, it should be fun though. It's Tenerife. Never been to Tenerife. Should be cool. It's got like a rooftop pool. And it's round the corner from the Hard Rock Cafe, which is great for us. Because we do like a Hard Rock Cafe. Speaking of rocks, let's make another one. Let's do another cylinder. Let's make this one a little bit longer. Let's not get too close to the rock line. Thicken this one up in strokes, so like that, like this. Open this up a little bit. Right, and then maybe subtract from here, invert. Let's do 4. Yes. This is a weird one. I'm gonna call this Turtle Rock. I want to know how much I've altered the terrain around here just by being careless with the brush. I don't know if this is the most effective way to do the project that I want to do like this. But I'm not specifically looking for efficiency, I just want a cool looking build. Doesn't matter how we get there. But the more of these rocks that I build... See, here's the thing. I did say, like, and I stand by it, I want to stand out, I want to be different than all other content creators. Which is extremely difficult to begin with, but now I'm, like, making all of these rocks. I feel like they should be stone and moss and overgrown and vines hanging from them. But everyone is doing that. I mean, that's not to say that we can't come up with anything. What if we use some, like, twisted vines in this biome? I'm basically making a custom biome at this point. Is it called Twisted Vines? Oh. Oh. I can't type. How tall can they grow? As tall as I want, I guess. Look at this. All the way to build height if I wanted to. I'll leave that there to remind myself. But yeah, look. It could be a cool little contrast. The ideas just keep coming. At some point I'm gonna have to be like, no, let's just finish this and get it built. Now, this. I'm gonna have to... Oh, wait. Oh. Yes. What I was gonna say was I'm gonna have to keep in mind where the rivers will meet up with my biome, and I do want to try and get the water to sort of blend together. Ah, that's another talking point, actually. The water. So obviously this is a swamp biome. The water's gonna have a different color in different biomes. So I think the reason why that river that I made looks so good is because it's still swamp biome. So it has that green color. So we're gonna have to be very careful where we use the water, basically. But I think, yeah, so this is not swamp, but we can do the glass technique here. All of this is swamp. I think the border is like somewhere around here. Like all of this is not swamp. Something we have to be aware of. Now, what are you? You are weird. Script brush, foliage remover, such a handy tool. Let's get you nestled in here. Oh boy. Apparently my missus is printing something. I guess that means that the flight is booked. No way out now. We're going. That scared the hell out of me. Right, now we're getting to this mountain. This mountain is an issue. We have the option to flatten the mountain because there's a canyon here. Or we could lean up some rocks up against it to go higher. I think I want to remove part of the mountain. Just because if I put rocks up higher, it might obstruct the hammer when viewed from here. Now, I don't expect a lot of people to be viewing the hammer from here. They're most likely just going to stay on in the portal building, on the bridge, and in the hammer. But people might want to fly around. So, should we just screw it? No, we're not going to screw it. We're going to remove the mountain. Ever so slightly. Okay, let's get that smaller. Okay, and then we need to smooth the whole area. Let's put this back up to 2. Go to 15. And smooth everything. Okay, and then painter. Let's do some grass. Oh, that is grass. 15 again. And I've changed the trees into grass. Probably a faster way to do this. Yeah, there we go. How the hell am I going to take a schematic to do all of this? No clue. Because I've changed, with missing the brush strokes and everything, I've changed everything. Oh, hey there, B. Welcome on in. Yes, you did finally catch a stream. I'm working on the next mega project for the Forever SMP. Making some custom terrain, which I've never done before. But yeah, welcome. Well, the pressure is on now. Now I have to build good. Let's grab one of you. It does look amazing so far, so now I'm just trying my best not to mess it up at this point. I had a couple of good ideas. I'm essentially making a custom biome at this point, so we're gonna have to do some brainstorming. It's probably gonna take another couple of design streams to finish this up. But I've been so focused on the Skyblock world that this kind of fell to the side, so I was like, okay, let's just plan a couple of design streams so that we can make some progress on this. Whoops, we're still with the grass. Better finish it right now, B is watching, dang it, yeah. Well, it might mean that we can come up with a lot of good ideas, having another good builder in stream. So this rock is way too identifiable, because I've used it here, but maybe we can twist it in a way that we can make use of it. There we go. So it's kind of faced up. Why don't we face it down a little bit? Maybe, and then fill this in a little bit. Do some sculpting, minus the inverts. Smoothing it out. The smooth is on 15 still. Oh, naughty, naughty. There we go. What the hell? That's Voxy for you. Voxy and Axiom don't work well together. I think the game is just freaking out because I'm changing too many blocks at the same time. We've got this little strip left to go. There's a couple of sharper rocks here. So let's get back to the sharper rocks. In fact, let's not reuse too many. Let's make a new one. Oh, we want red wool. Thin this out a little bit. The music is very epic for what we're doing right now. Now I wonder, I made like a split rock earlier. I wonder if it would have a good effect with a thin rock. Let's mess it up a little bit. That's probably too much. 3. And we made a crab claw. That is cool, actually. I usually do organics in Blender, but this is making me want to try it with Axiom. Right, so we're going off topic here. But if we just bulk up this one, obviously this needs to be filled in. Yeah, exactly, lobster. Right, and then smooth it out. I don't know, I feel like... Oh, this is kind of making me want to try making an animal now. We're not doing it this stream, but... Yeah, look at that. Totally unintentional. Massive crab lobster needs to be built. I will keep this idea. I need to find the build. Colossal lobster breaking out of the earth. Yeah. Yeah, screw the hammer. What would I use it for, though? Too bad Mojang didn't add the crab, which I would have wanted. It's not gonna... It's the fact that it's red wool as well. It's not gonna look like a crab, a lobster hand when we're done. So I'm gonna put it in, and this is gonna be a little reminder / Easter egg. If you know, you know, kind of thing. Okay, it might look like a lobster hand. Still, after. Oh look, it's grabbing the hammer. I did not intend for that to happen. That's so cool. I will keep it in the back of my mind, though. What to do? Could be like a cool... I don't know, drowned farm, maybe? Definitely something aquatic. I know. I know. A giant hermit crab, and in its shell is a guardian farm. I do need a concept for my guardian farm in this world. Thing is, I build in the necromancer theme, so we would have to kind of make it like a necromancer hermit crab. I don't know. It could be cool though. You could do a lot with this shell. Put some skulls on the shell, make it look like the crab is a demon crab. Spikes on the claw. Okay, hang on guys. I need to write this down somewhere. I'm gonna write it in Notepad. Forever SMP. New idea. Giant hermit crab for guardian farm, and it's in a frozen ocean, so I can make it crack out of the ice spikes. Man, this weekend has been really good. We've finished the moss farm build on the skyblock, and now I've got an epic idea for the guardian farm on this server. It's been a really good weekend for ideas. I love it. I love weekends like this. It makes the week, which has been rough, a whole lot better. Alright, it's too much of a disc still. So let's break up the edges. Take some bites out of it. Oh no, I missed. Computer's gonna freak. We're just gonna let it do its thing. Actually, if I activate the Circle of Death, it did help earlier. There you go. So if that happens, just activate the circle of death. Okay, there's a weird... This rock is getting a bit thin. We might have to thicken it up. And now we have a hammerhead shark. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna try and do an animal at some point with Axiom. I don't know if it's gonna be easier or harder than Blender, but we'll give it a go. Axiom is so terrifying when it does that. Yeah. Do you mean the circle of death? Or make things too easy so you get a million ideas? Both are true. Right. I don't mind a little gap there. It's basically, again, people are not supposed to be down here. But just in case they are, I would like it to be like feeling natural so that, you know, if you walk up to something like this, you can parkour a little bit and boom, you're in the biome. When it freezes, yeah, and the ideas, I see a lot of videos pop up of creators, and they basically discuss how they stay motivated in a long-term world. And I get that some people need some inspiration, so then you go to your favorite creator and they kind of brainstorm with you. I have so many ideas, and I just can't get to them fast enough. I mean, I started working on this one right after the sword. The Wither Skeleton sword. And I'm still not finished. By the way, B, this is going to be the overworld side of my Wither Skeleton farm. So all of this is an AFK killing chamber. Every time I say that, I realize how insane that is. So I'm still working on the same farm. It's been half a year now. I don't know. If a good idea pops in your head, you have to go with it. That's my theory. Okay, let's twist this little thing a different way. I think we've got enough rings. So yeah, let's just do some cylinders. Finish up this side, and then we can get to some rivers, because there's some cool techniques that I want to show you guys, which I got from Time Architect. He's like, I know a lot about Axiom at this point, but he's so versed in it. He's basically just building an Axiom non-stop for a while. So most of my tricks I'm getting from him. I just realized what time it is. Going to start my stream for a little now. Thanks for the comfy hangout, Raid. No worries, Drehan. Always welcome. Always nice to see you pop in. I appreciate you stopping to say hi. And I'm really cooking with this stream, so I'm gonna see how long I can keep it on for. And then I'm probably gonna join Drehan's stream after that, if he's still streaming. I'll probably bounce between streams, try to keep up with both. Oh, well, good luck. I really appreciate you stopping by as well, B. Truly appreciate it, thank you. That's a highlight of my stream for me. Yeah, now we've got another little weird hole here. Don't take that out of context. We need a big rock. Let's grab a big rock from over here. Of course, looks incredible. Do you prefer Viking or Raid or something else? Whatever feels natural. Some people call me Viking, some people call me Raid. Up to the user. What kind of rock do I want? Maybe one of these. Flip them on the side. There needs to be little buildings or some man-made structures on this guy and this guy. And I think that's all of them. All the flat ones, basically. Maybe a small one on this one. No preferences? If I was to choose, probably, I guess most people call me Viking. So yeah, Viking will be fine. Right. Let's create a little bit of a slope on this one. And bury it. Is that too much? We can go lower, create like a little... Yeah. I think this was a river. But again, we're not using biome painter. Because this is a survival build, let's not forget that. So we can't paint the biomes. I want the rivers and lakes to have this color. And then we're gonna... This is a campfire, because we're not on the Sulfur Cave update yet. I am with Skyblock, but we're not on the Forever SMP. So I'm gonna use campfires for now. If we do updates before I get to building this, I'm gonna probably use the geysers. Most likely. Right, let's grab you, a little stubby one. Yes, that one, it looks like it fits. It was made for it. Okay, let's use the same rock. Flip it. And now it's a different rock. Bit lower, and I think with that one, we have made a full circle. Now, should I remove all of these rocks? I think I'm just gonna put them over there. And again, this is another reason why I love Axiom so much. To move all of these blocks without Axiom? No. Just, no. That's a whole stream. Alright, select all of these blocks. Cut them out. See ya. Let's raise them up a little bit. So handy. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this area up a little bit, and then I want to make sure that I'm fine with everything before I do the auto shade command, which is gonna be very hard on my computer. Even like turning around when zoomed out this far is pretty rough. Okay, let's just make sure none of the rocks will blend into each other. Whoop. There we go. Axiom combined with Distant Horizons and the other one, Voxy. It's very dangerous because you start building on a scale that's just insane. Yeah, let's just cut these. I'm looking at orientation, trying to keep them together somewhat. Alright, just get them out the way. There we go. Oh boy. Don't leave me, Axiom. Yeah, traversing big distances. Let's just do that in first person. Okay, so all of the rocks are sort of where they need to be. And with them out the way, it's already a great improvement, I think. Now comes a part where I'm very scared. I need to select everything. Ooh, and I need to get my auto shade settings again. Okay, let's do section by section. Right, let's just do the front. To be honest, that's like a lot. Let's have a look at the... Oh wow, look at this. That is pretty cool with the skull in the background. This gets me excited. This is the kind of stuff that just makes me want to keep building. Right, let's get into our hammer. This is basically where the farm is going to be housed. I kind of align myself here, and then I want to go... It's been a while, so... Operations, auto shade. Custom position. And I want to put this as my position. Oops. Now. So, from the position that I was at... Why is this selected? Did I just misclick? I must have. Okay, let's just reselect everything. Because designing this way makes it tricky because you need to pay attention to what you're doing and really get comfortable with the techniques, because if you misclick, something goes wrong. And something happens to the game where you crash and have to log back in. Chances are you can't undo it, or not easily anyway. So once you do an operation like this, you're basically committing to it. Okay. Auto shade, why am I so nervous? Auto shade, custom. And then we want call blocks. And that is like, I think it was 50%. Let me see if I can find my percentages. Episode 13. What were the... Crying obsidian. Please hold. Ah, here we go. Yeah, full main block 50%. Coal block. No, that is coal block. It messed up somehow. Blackstone, obsidian, and crying obsidian. Okay, so Blackstone is probably 25%, 15%, and 8%. I think these are correct. So, auto shade. And then we have to see if these are in the correct orientation. If not, we're gonna have to flip these. Okay, way too much Blackstone. Yeah, way too much Blackstone. Oh, actually. Additionally, I don't think I... Yeah, I didn't auto-shade these bits. That is annoying. Let me get back to Axiom. Okay, what realistically can I do about that? Do I like this? I do, because you got splotches of these, but I think I might want to do these manually. So I'm going to change all of this back to coal, and I'm going to keep the outside. I'm going to keep the outside, and I'm going to flip the orientation so that the crying obsidian is on the back of these blocks. Oops. There we go, and then let's do this one. No, let's keep this one 25%. That's fine. Auto shade. Yes. Oh. And then obviously if we go around manually, we need to sort these things out. Get used to the sound of frogs, because we'll be hearing a lot of them over the next couple of months. And then obsidian. Yeah, look at that. This is going to be a really good viewpoint. And I think if I hang some custom vegetation on this, like, oh. What are they called? Weeping? Yes. Now, will that clash too much because it's red? Oops. It was still on this. Maybe. But I don't think we have... What about normal vines? They don't need to be weird. I like weird things. Can I bone meal them in creative? No, I can't. Alright, let's leave that to grow. Oh, actually, I think we can trick it. We might be going for vines looking at this. I'll leave that there to remind myself. But we were auto shading, yes. So now let's do the back. Get rid of this selection. There, and I think we've got everything. Nope, just a little bit here. Oh boy, there's a lot we have to check on. And then when I'm building it in survival, I'm probably going to have to make a fair amount of adjustments as well. That's a lot of crying obsidian. I should still have shaders. Now, I'm not building with the idea of having shaders active all the time. I don't play generally with shaders. But every now and again, it's good to kind of check it out. Time set. Midnight. I mean, it is cool. Oh, this is the tube. That turned out really great. It's a lot of obsidian, though. Oh, boy. I'm gonna hate myself. The best, when we're viewing it in shaders, the best time is day. So time set day. Oops, no. Time set. Which one was it? Night? Oh yeah, there we go. That is so cool. And the distance is far enough so you can see that island up there. With shaders, it does create a little bit of fog. So as you go closer, there's a giant spire that's gonna appear there, back in the background. Yeah, it's gonna be such a good build. Shader packs, disable, apply. Right, I want to turn this area back into coal. Coal blocks on painter. Oh, I'm still selecting. We are going to be texturing with blackstone, but I'm probably going to do it manually and not rely on the auto shade for that. It's very dark. Although I do like this. Alright, well, I think the next step is probably going to be sorting out the rivers and lakes. So these were my 2 tests. These, how I get this effect is it's a fairly deep lake, and underneath I have the fog effect going on with some frog lights, some green glass, lime glass, yellow glass, and I kind of try to space it out, and it gives this, yeah, bioluminescent feel, or poisonous feel. And then we have to put some campfires around as well, because we don't have access to geysers yet. This can go. Oh, that's still on replace. There we go. Yeah, awesome. So I'm going to this bit I'm really happy with. So now I'm gonna probably deepen this river a little bit. Deepen this for sure. And do the same thing here. And then we'll give it the same treatment. And then we're gonna see where we can put some more water, because I think, yeah, this is too high, this is too high. I mean, we don't have to look at Y63 to determine where our lakes are. Yeah, anyway, but my coffee is empty, so I'm going to implement a little bit of a break. For my Be Right Back screen, I have a slideshow of behind-the-scenes pictures of all of my projects. So enjoy that, and I will be right back. Alright, we are back, and I've decided to put a cozy playlist on. We've had enough epicness. What do I want on? Here we go. Right. What were we doing? Oh yeah, rivers. And I see a block over here. Oh, I'm in freak out. Where's the block? These can probably go. There we go. Yeah, look at these tubes. It turned out really great, I think. Okay, so, rivers. I want to make this one a bit deeper. That section definitely needs to be deeper as well. Yeah, essentially from here. What am I doing? Oh yeah, the double layer. It doesn't change too much. No, I'm fine with it. This one is a double layer as well. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't change too much. Oop. Hey, there's Splashes. Welcome on in. Doing some forever SMP work. This project is making it if I could speak. It's having its debut on the stream. Because I haven't really been sharing too much publicly. Right. Let's get rid of all the water. That is noise painter. That's not what I want. Yeah, that's fine. Replace the water with air. Okay. I also want to get rid of all the glass. And the frog lights. I think I might have seen it in the Discord once. Yeah. I did share it on the on a couple of people's Discords, but generally this is the first time I'm actively working on it with people watching. Okay, this part needs to be a lot deeper. Yeah, and then actually, before I do that, I want to smooth it out. This is all about getting a sort of a system going so I can make everything uniform, so it doesn't look out of place, essentially. Yeah, genuinely first attempt at terraforming, and I think it might have been the Oh no, I've read that. Oop. Right, that's gonna change obviously, but yeah, that'll be fine. And then smooth it a little bit. Paint, do I paint? Yes, I painted these with mud, so 5. I'm gonna need a lot of mud for this. Oh, splashes, now that I've got you here, do we have a mud farm on the server? That I can mooch some mud off of. Welcome on in there, the Panker. Wait a minute, why? Why are we waiting? Oh yeah, I need to deepen this end. Oh, you don't want me to call you the Panker? I forgot, you want me to call you Zero. My bad, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't smooth this. Ugh, boy. I'm getting too excited and then getting ahead of myself. Now, mini huts, biome border. Hello? Why is biome border not showing up? Main rendering. Info biome, yeah. Oops. Oh, that's the wrong one. Reset, renders. Oh. Reset be true. Oh, okay, here we go. Right. Yes, good thing I remembered here, because I was like, maybe I want to extend it into here, but this is... What biome is this? Oh, goodness grief, I turned it off, didn't I? Info lines, biome border, or biome info. True. Yeah, this is forest, so the watercolor will be different here. So this is the extent. No problem, but it wasn't that. Supposed to be something else, or am I dumb? What? I have a question. Are you using the latest version of Lightmatica? I am. Question mark? Well, this is not the latest version of Minecraft, so technically not. But it's the latest version for... What the hell happened here? It's the latest version for this Minecraft update. Why am I doing it like this? Like a peasant. Sculpt. Back to 3. Oh, there we go. And then smooth. Oh. I hope it's not too dark for you guys, because I am working with a lot of dark blocks. These should probably be mud blocks. Well, I was thinking the build you're building here, wasn't it supposed to be a ring or something? What have I missed? A ring? I'm not sure. It's not a ring, it's this build. The next mega project for the Forever SMP. Oh, now I get it. The ring is in the middle. Oh, okay. That's the ring you were on about. Yeah. I know. It's so grand that we get lost in our own build. The hell is this song? I don't hate it. Just makes it... Whatever you're doing, it could be the most capable thing you've ever done. But if you have music like this in the background, it just sounds like you're messing up something. Painter, mud. All of this is going to have to be fine-tuned, but we just want to get the majority of it in mud. And then as we go along doing the river, we can change it up. There we go. Feels like the water song. That's very fitting. What is this? Another cave. The biggest grindy job for this one, apart from getting the coal blocks, is probably going to be dewatering the area. Now, lucky people are sort of finished with the sponges that are provided for spawn, so that I can take them back. Oops, nope, not the button I wanted to press. Oh, no. Sometimes I'm going a little bit too quick for Axiom to keep up. Okay. So we've deepened the river. So now we want some frog lights in the very deep parts. Like this one. This is a really good technique, I find. And then maybe a little one here. Especially in the swamp. I mean, you could do it anywhere. It just changes the color of glass that you're going to use. Should I put one here? No, I want some bits to be dark, so let's leave this as is. Put a small one here. This one needs to be a little bit wider. So let's go to sculpt, invert, smooth. Don't know where the cherry logs came from. Yes, and then oh. Yeah, big splotch here. And then we're on to the glass. Now, if there's any interest, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. I can't imagine it being much longer. If there's any interest at the end of the stream, I would like to show you guys. Hey, yeah, you get out of here. Enderman Grief must not be off on this one. I would like to show you guys the Skyblock world, because I've just finished the Moss Farm build. Exterior, at least. Okay, so green glass is this level, right? Yes. What's the best way to do this? Probably... Okay, so we got glass. I want to find the deepest part of the build. So this is glass, right? Yep. Oh.
You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak.
Okay, so that's one glass layer. We've got another one here. I just want some visual markers. Or maybe I can just do this. 61. 61 is the top layer of glass. This is, I think, the lowest point. 52. 61. 61. And then we just go down one. Okay, and it's touching this.
Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black.
And then we do box select.
Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey,
Replace air with yellow glass. Boom, and we have our first little bit. And then we do the same with the second layer, but we change everything to green glass. Get rid of this selection.
tell me you're nervous. You say you're afraid. I wish you could see that.
Glass, cyan, lime, green. And then we go in manually with the yellow. We want it to be a little bit smaller than the one underneath.
If it all breaks.
And every now and again, just a little splotch of different glass around. And then around this, we want a border of the lime. And then on the third layer, that's the last one we'll do of this, because this is pretty deep under the water.
Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the
Okay, we need to extend it this way a little bit.
Honey, I'm with you through life and to death.
Yes, and then you can see that every now and again this will need a new layer of glass. So let's just do up until here. And we can do the whole river like this, so we can have the previous section indicate the level for the next one for us. Okay. Now, if there's any caves underneath, that will mean that the air in the caves will be turned to glass as well. That's fine, because I'm hoping how I'm gonna take the schematic is gonna help with that. So in this next level, we don't want any yellow, maybe one central yellow one. Yeah, and now since we've got this one yellow. Yeah. Might still not be deep enough, we'll see.
Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found.
I'm gonna need so much glass.
You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves.
Okay, one more layer, and then we've got the water.
Out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go.
Oh, Splashes is back. I am back. We straighten out the house. Good. It is no longer June, so it was necessary. Slash pun. For this, do you use the natural biome or set your own? What do you mean with set your own? Like biome painter? I don't do biome painter because this is for the forever SMP. I mean, I don't think I would use biome painter anywhere really. Not my style. Let's do this temporary. Because then we need to do the next layer with water. Let's put not yellow wool. So this is going to be the water level. So this is an ideal opportunity for me to actually get the mud in. I feel like I was saying something, but I forgot what it was. Is this the last one? No, we want this one to be coal, I think. Or do we? Yes. What biome does this stand in? This is swamp, so that's pretty important for this effect. The water needs to be this color, otherwise it doesn't quite have this effect. I also need to think about the campfires. Can't forget them. But all in due time. I think I will just do the rough rivers and lakes firstly. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's basically a bog standard fog effect with glass underneath, some frog lights, and then the top two layers are water. Pretty cool effect. Time Architect showed it to me. I have an animal problem.
pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my
Okay,
wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you
top layer of glass we have to replace with water.
I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
Oh. No, all of that is mud, but this isn't.
I was never the one to give it the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanted to give it cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors and never.
Oh, actually, it's 2 layers of wall. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. And this needs to be coal.
Back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. And I think to myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need.
And then we have our level for this side as well.
And I know it's
Oh boy, missed.
I'll always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and
Is that right? No, it's not.
yeah, you're making me wanna try
Right?
forever. I feel so free.
I mean, it might be too uniform. I might want some overlap. But I'm going to be texturing with blackstone on this coal anyway. So I'm going to leave that till a later date when I feel inspired enough. So let's continue with this selection. I just want to be hugging that wall. There we go. The yellow stains will go to water. The air will go to water. There we go, and we have the effect again. And then for the 2 layers of water to be there, I just place a block and update it. Yeah, it updated. I think. Hello? Oh, I replaced... Yeah. I replaced it. But yeah, there we go.
Get some rest. I'm by your side.
We are going to get dinner. Goodbye. Goodbye, Splash. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
I know you've had
And I hope you have a nice dinner.
a really bad,
Is it dinner time already? I suppose where you are, yeah.
but I'm right here. It's gonna
Mud.
be okay.
Oh, did I?
The world could fall down.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. The sun could go.
I'm gonna have to do it with
Gonna be okay.
oh, the replace. I will mute the stream and leave him running in the background. Oh, I appreciate that.
Calm your soul.
Take notes, everyone. This is how you support a streamer.
Don't let go.
Not sure how much longer we are gonna go for. How long have I been streaming, actually? Over 2 hours. I can go forever, to be honest. But let's not do it.
It's over now, so don't despair. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be
Alright.
okay.
Yes, so now we continue. We can probably do this whole bit in one go.
Be okay.
Yeah, most likely. So, what's the deepest point? 54. 51. 50. So that's the deepest point. right? That's the deepest point. Okay. There might be a quicker way to do this, but I rather have it go slow and have more control. Should I go over the whole area? The thing is, if I do that, then I'll get underneath this as well. So let's just do section by section. Replace air with green glass. Because underneath here, we're going to have to do something as well. Because this looks a bit weird. Probably just gonna hollow it out in a sphere, maybe, and then just coal and blackstone. I don't know. We'll wait until inspiration strikes. Let's do some coloring. I gotta say, like, on the Forever Sky SMP, I've been doing a lot more freehand building. It's such a different way to build, though. And the builds turn out very different as well. But it's nice to, every now and again, just return to some freehand building.
All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Did it seem to do you any good?
Right, so now, can we grab this one? Yes, because it's this little area that's gonna get the glass. Should I care about this? If I'm going to adjust it anyway, I probably shouldn't. So, yeah, screw it. Let's get the whole area. Okay, and then replace the air with green glass. Honestly, this could probably all be yellow glass. Just for nature's sake, let's splotch some lime in there. Same with this, but around the edges. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that. Oops. Who put that spire there in the way? Should we address the yellow wool as well? Oops. What was I doing? Yes. Hello? Something's off. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have to press enter to select the selection that I'm going for. See, this is why it might be time to just stop soon, because the brain is saying, yeah, that's enough.
It's been so long, I know, but I'm finally coming home. Till then, I'm dreaming.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Next layer.
Till I see your face.
I think this might be the last glass layer. Maybe.
The only thing I need is you beside
And glass green. Oh no, that was lime.
God, I
Lime stained glass
so
green.
it's been so long.
No, we got one more glass layer. Okay.
But I'm finally coming
This one.
home. Till then I'm dreaming of
Uh-oh, what did I do?
your heart, your eyes, our love. Your heart, your eyes, our love. It's been so long, I know, but I'm finally coming home.
Awesome. And now we have to sort out the mud. Yes, so this is coal, this is mud.
Your heart, your eyes, our
I
love.
think most of it is probably mud.
Your heart, your eyes, our love.
Axiom is so handy. This is probably not what the crab would have been. That Mojang wanted to add. But, I don't know, it's pretty handy. Pretty satisfying as well. It's like Instamind, but just placing. Okay, I think we're sorted. Gotta make sure that the shape is complete. I mean, the water will make it obvious where we still have to go. Maybe I want to do this outside of this here. Yes, let's do that. So this add to water. And then if we make this selection. Oh yeah, I can do multiple selections. What am I talking about? Yeah, we should still be safe. Oh, that whole thing. Okay. Okay, enter, and then we want to replace air with water. And the yellow wool, oops, with water. There we go. And then if we just get rid of these two, the water should update. There we go. And it just makes it a little bit darker. It's quite satisfying, actually. Yeah, look, 2 layers of water don't make that much difference. So look at this before and after. It just fades it ever so slightly more. I don't know why, but this is so satisfying to me. Boom, and like that, we have adjusted the river. And I like this a lot more than what we had before. Now, straight away, this sort of needs adjusting to me. I could just connect it up to this here. Sweet, well, I'm really happy with what we've done in this design stream. I think I'm gonna leave it there though. If there's any interest in the people left watching, would you like me to show you what we've done in the skyblock at all? Just let me know in the comments if you're still watching. If not, we can just end the stream here. This bridge design might change as well. Big hole in the bridge. But yeah, this could be really cool. I might just lower the amount of crying obsidian though, looking at it. It's gonna be very tricky getting the schematic for this. We'll see how we do it. But all of this needs a lot more lakes. Just to break up this a little bit. Yeah, look, it's gonna be so epic. It's big. It's really big. Oh, look, all the rocks that I moved. Am I seeing the chat messages? Because sometimes it puts... Yeah, live chat. Okay, well, I'm very happy with what we've accomplished this stream, so I think I'm gonna call it there. But, thanks everyone for whoever joined in. I'm gonna refrain from punching the air until I have this turned off. So yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping in to say hi. Thank you very much, and everyone lurking in the background. I really appreciate it. And yeah, maybe next weekend we'll continue doing a design stream on this, because I do want to push this forward so I can start gathering the resources. Because as you can see, it's gonna take a long time. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate everyone who has stopped by, and I will see you in the next stream. See ya. Yeah, Josh, you're late, but quick enough to get a shout out from me. Say hi to Joshy, everyone. Bye.